Well, back to business. It's been a pretty crazy year, and we're pretty much done with it. I've made a lot of goals this year, most of which did not happen, did not come through. I didn't follow through on. If I'm being honest, we have some long videos about that. But I've also made a lot of goals this year that I did fulfill, and I'd say they were some of the more important ones. I was thinking about this earlier, but one of the craziest aspects of this year to me is that despite struggling so much and having so little money, I've ended up coming out, pretty well for the year all in all, just through different projects I've done and so on. And then also having worked the 2 jobs for a while and doing all that, I've ended up being able to catch up and actually do pretty well for myself. So, to put some numbers to it, this car that I'm in was $12,500 of debt within the first month of the year. And then I had a $2,500 tax debt. So I had about $15,000 in the hole, and basically $0 to my name. And right at that time, if you guys recall, my hours at Chick-fil-A were getting cut, so I ended up having to work at Dunkin'. And Dunkin' was only paying $16 an hour, so I ended up having to work at Papa John's too. And even then, I was barely making enough money to actually get by. And I continued doing that, and then I worked with video production and production management, and still wasn't making much money, and it was spotty. And then moving back, working at Best Buy, not being able to find another higher paying job, but still Best Buy is a little better, but it was only 40 hours. But despite being $15K in debt, I'm ending the year pretty much zeroed out to where my car is paid off. Obviously my taxes are paid off and all that. I bought this camera. I bought my own other camera, the Canon R5, a very high-end professional camera. I've still traveled this year. I just got promoted at work. I don't even know if you guys know that, but I just got promoted, and I'm likely gonna get promoted again, hopefully soon. And then besides that, I'm still getting Christmas gifts for everyone, and really just doing quite well, all in all, considering the fact that I've been so broke this entire year. But I've, gotten $15,000 out of debt in 1 year, really more like 9 months or so. And so I'm really going into 2025 very, very strong. Granted, I'm somewhat at zero, but this zero here is just at a much higher level than my zero before, because now I'm finally got this huge expense of this camera out of the way, and I've been needing to do that for 4 years now. And now I also have a reliable car going into the new year. This one I'm not gonna have to replace, hopefully anytime soon. So there's a lot of things about this year that, despite the fact that it's been so rough and so wild and I've had so many crazy things happen, I think all in all it's ended very, very well for me. To the point that it's pretty impressive. And I gotta really say, I have to attribute this all back to my faith. I don't think there's a way this happens except through God's faithfulness to me. So all the glory to Him, because it definitely wasn't me figuring this out. I was lost, stuck, and confused, and it's just worked out for the best now. Obviously, there's still problems. There's still things I need to fix. There's still flaws. There's still weak areas and so on. But all in all, guys, I just want to say, make sure to be grateful this year. Make sure to, in any negative situation, look back and see the positive in it, because there is. There always is. There's a learning experience in everything. So don't get caught up feeling so sorry for yourself that you can't acknowledge, how other people have come through for you, how God has come through for you, and even just how you've come through for yourself at times. So anyway, Merry Christmas, everybody. This is a short video, I guess. Pretty, one take, whatever. But next week is the finale. I've put a lot of effort into it. I would really appreciate if you guys were to stick around and watch it. I think it's pretty good. I think it's a real tearjerker. Maybe you guys will too, but thank you for such an amazing year. It's been fun for all 27 of you. Also, guys, come on now. Our last video got like 400 views. That's pretty crazy, right? So yeah. Bye, guys.